I'm gonna go turn on lights because I'm sure he's probably back there like.
And it's like half a million.
Hi, Alex. This is Alex. Yeah, kind of know that. That's what Izzy said. Yeah. All right, I'll let you.
Yep.
Okay, I will. You too. Something you might just be. Hey, let's share this. I got it. Yeah. Last week. It's not our best selfie.
I doubt it. Probably wouldn't have. Although, different mouthpiece, it is a nice company. Marching band. No, they started in March. No, it was not. And then, and then they go Mondays and Wednesdays. They go from after school till 7. And then before school. Yeah. They start before school on Fridays, and then on Saturdays they go 8 till noon every Saturday. I was like, that's too much. And he couldn't. He doesn't care. We're starting at the end. I was because like some of those you can see the stars. The stars are like crystal clear. And you can see like clusters of stars that you can't see with the naked eye. And then I went out the next round. I'm like, I went out and turned off all the yard lights around the field. So we were feeling dark. Hello? I didn't want to have a lot of lights outside. The boys have pictures of that. No, I'm pretty sure I'm not taking pictures. But rumor is they were in my
Josh.
Hello, welcome to Eaton High School. I'm Jessica Grable, and I get the opportunity to be the principal of this amazing place here that your kids get to come to school. It's my great pleasure to introduce to you tonight our final band concert of the year. They go faster every year, so you are in for a real treat. Mr. Corneliuson wanted me to share with you that please pay attention to just those etiquette rules where we're not leaving or entering the auditorium while they're performing. If you have any kids that are unhappy, if you would just exit the auditorium, that would be great. If you haven't silenced your cell phones, please do so right now. Just to make sure that these kids get the attention that they deserve with all this practice time. Also, we're not going to take a formal intermission tonight. As you can see, there's a lot on the program, so we will just kind of reset the stage and we'll go as quickly as we can. And it is my great pleasure to introduce to you Miss Page, our outgoing senior, who has some other information for you.
Hello? Okay. Good evening, everybody. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Paige Davis, and I'm one of the graduating seniors this year. For our senior gift, the seniors have decided to each share something from our years with Mr. C. That being said, throughout this concert, you'll have our seniors come up and share in between bands and or awards. Thank you everyone for coming out tonight. We have amazing bands and musicians in this program. Thank you again, and I hope you enjoy the concert.
Check. There we go. Good evening, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. This is the EHS Concert Band. Can we hear it again for the EHS Concert Band? Thank you. And thank you so much for being here at our final awards concert of the year. We are so glad that you're here. We've got a night jam-packed full of music, in case you couldn't read in your program. It is jam-packed full of music. We're excited to share with you. That was a piece entitled Fountain Fanfare by the great composer Brian Balmages. And this next piece that we have for you is entitled Hope Everlasting. We hope you enjoy. And that was Hope Everlasting by the great composer James Swearingen. And the other thing that will be happening during this program, as Ms. Grable said, is we're going to just be pausing every so often to talk about all the wonderful things that have happened this year. And one of those things that we'll kick off with is all of our lettering students. So the lettering procedure for band, we have two different, one for marching band, one for concert band and jazz band. And I actually got it. So our band lettering students, this is lettering in band all around, not just marching band. These students have to reach a certain number of points throughout the academic year by a variety of means, whether that be taking private lessons, attending concerts, being in multiple bands, auditioning for and successfully making honor bands. And these students consistently go above and beyond in the band world and have to document those things in order to letter in band. So I'm going to read off a giant list of names, both for our band letters as well as our marching band letters. So if you want to hold your applause to the end, then we can applaud all of our lettering students in band. Here we go. For our marching band letters, get ready. John Davis, Paige Davis, Taylor Ross, Patrick Buxton, Clayton Hyde, Sirius Landwehr, Emily Schmunk, Olivia Walpole, Callie Zacharias, Mackenzie Hayes, Hayden Anand, Carly Aarons, Zach Broadhead, Maddie Carson, Cody Greer, Melanie Hall, Aiden Johnson, Faith Regalado, Catherine Montague, Madeline Joseph, Kale Martin, Cornella Brown, Tegan Dregarian, Owen Hyde, Evan Wright, Jack Dalton, Gil Felposh, Elmi Gray, Jesus Garcia, Abby Myers, Nana Serrano, Abby Walpole, Ermi Grasmick, Haley Brown, Izzy Howard, Alex McDaniel, Lanny Vallejos, and Cyrus Van Brugel. Those are our marching band letters. Can we give them all a round of applause? So marching band peeps, I will distribute your letters to you probably later tonight or tomorrow, so be ready for those. But could I now invite those, and our marching band students, I'm sorry, I forgot to mention, our marching band students automatically letter because we are state finalists again this year. And so they automatically letter, and that's why that list is so huge. So there you go. This list is a little smaller. These are, again, those students that went above and beyond to gain just the all-around band letter. So if those students that I'm about to read off could come up here and be recognized, that is Evan Wright, Hope Shoemaker, Jesus Garcia, Madeline Joseph, Paige Davis, Cornella Brown, Callie Zacharias, Maddie Carson, Abby Myers, Mackenzie Hayes, Zara Broadhead, Catherine Montague, Clayton Hyde, Hayden Anand, and Gil Feldposh. Give it up for our band letters. All right, our concert band has one final piece for you. This is entitled Jamboree, and it's actually part of a three-part movement suite. We played Sunlight at the very beginning of the year. We played Movement, that was Movement 2. We played Movement 1, kind of out of order, which was called Rodeo in the spring. I guess it is the spring. Coming out of December. And then we were playing the final movement, which is entitled Jamboree for You Tonight. Fantastic Western suite that we're excited to kind of close down our finale for the year with this. This is Jamboree and the EHS Concert Band. Let's hear it one more time for the EHS Concert Band.
Hello? Hello? So, like Paige said earlier, we're just going to come out and share, basically, either say how we feel about Mr. C and tell him how great he is, because he's really amazing, or just share experiences we had throughout the year. And I'm going to say this, hoping Mr. C can hear me, for possibly the last time you'll ever hear this. Hear me out. Right? So, Mr. C has impacted my life in ways that a lot of teachers, I think, haven't. And I don't know if it's just because of the amount of classes I've had him in. I mean, I'm in 2 bands right now, 2 bands last semester, and then however many bands I was in last year, but he has been here for the last 2 years as both my band teacher and my advisor. And I have to thank him for a lot. He has inspired me to grow not only as a saxophone player, but as a person and as a student. And as much crap as I give him in class, he definitely deserves a lot of praise for as amazing as he is. And I don't think I would be where I am right now as a senior if it weren't for having those 2 years with Mr. C.
Okay, I just want to say, the past 2 years, I think I've spent almost every day in the bedroom, so I'm so sorry. But in those 2 years, I've learned so many amazing things from you. I learned that no matter which path you choose, or whichever door you walk through, the Lord is always going to be waiting on the other side. You're always one who cares about the mental health and well-being of your students more than anything, and because of this, you truly impacted my life. The summer you came into our lives felt like the most chaotic summer. I didn't really know what was going to happen to the band program, and I didn't really feel like I fit in anywhere. You helped me find my passion for music again, helped me find where I fit into this puzzling world, and most of all, you helped this band truly feel like home again. I'm sad to say goodbye so soon, but I am grateful for everything you've done for me in this band program. Thank you.
Before Mr. C had come to Eaton High School, I had just barely started in the band program. I had only been in here for a semester, and I had little to no idea what the heck I was doing. It was all very new to me, and I really had no confidence in my instrument or really just being in the band room at all. After meeting Mr. C and getting to be his student, that all changed really quickly. I remember the very first class period I had with him, and he had these very beautifully made PowerPoints. And the last one was resources for us as people, not just as musicians. And he shared how much he cared about us before he had even gotten to know us. And that will forever be something that's stuck in my memory of how he impacted us. He's always been a huge support. Not only this, but he provided incredible opportunities to grow our experiences and to become better musicians. He pushes us to always, sorry, I can't read my own handwriting. He pushes us to always become better people and to do all that he knows we can do. Without his push to do honor bands and try new things, I know I would not be where I am today. Speaking of honor bands, another memory I would like to mention is both years of Western honor band. I don't know how many times he went to the store to get us water bottles, bananas, or Red Bull, or other really strange things. Mr. C has truly given us students so much, and not just store-bought items, obviously, but really just the confidence in knowing that he cared and that he was there to back us up. Mr. C, I pray that the next years for you are wonderful, and that one day I get to pass down to my future music students the things you've taught us.
How about the EHS Wind Ensemble? That was a just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful piece entitled At Morning's First Light by David R. Gilligan. And we have loved playing that one. I've loved directing that one. That one's really special to me, so thank you so much. Man, This is such an exciting time for the EHS band. This semester, I knew these guys needed just a little bit of an extra challenge, a little bit of kick in the pants. And man, did I deliver, because I decided that it would be a good idea for us to find a solo concerto for a solo instrument, and then just the band take on a new role as an accompanist, and collectively being able to follow a soloist. And typically solo concertos are written for collegiate level bands. Like they're no joke in terms of the level of difficulty. And what we stumbled upon, it just so happens that one of our staff members for our marching band happens to play this instrument, is I stumbled upon a tuba concerto. Tuba concerto. I was asking yourself, I've never heard a tuba concerto before. You're about to, so get ready. This is a very difficult piece, and I will just start with that. Very difficult piece. It is a beautiful 4-movement work for tuba and wind ensemble. And it is entitled Reflections on the Mississippi. It has 4 movements, and tonight we're going to play one of those 3 movements, the 3rd movement entitled Prayer. But before we actually play that piece of music, we need a tubist to play that part. And so, without further ado, it's my pleasure and great joy to welcome on our brass caption head for our marching band program and the tuba soloist for tonight. This is Jacob Durr. Will you give it up for Jacob Durr? And now you can go home and tell all your friends you've heard a tuba concerto. There you go. Yes, that has been a blast to work on. We got the parts in the mail. They're on rental, and man, it was just like uncovering gold because this is a level of material we haven't read before, and they did a pretty damn awesome job. So that was awesome. Yes, thank you. All right, we're going to take a brief pause, and we're going to talk about all of our seniors, because the majority of them are here in this band, and so I thought, what better time to talk about them. So you can follow along your program with us as we honor these students and their awesome accomplishments, and be recognizing them in alphabetical order by first name. But first, seniors, I have a couple of gifts for you. First, we as a band got together, and what the piece that you're about to hear is actually their senior song. And so we got together as a band and signed each of their parts for their senior song. We left them little notes that they can hang up or do whatever with they want. And so this is just a way of remembering your time in the band, your senior song, and all of the fun memories that come from your peers and classmates. And then one of the other really things that I'm just really big in music, and honestly just in life, is taking time to reflect on the past, and hence this program is entitled Reflections. Especially when we go through hardship and trouble, and even on the other side, when we go through joy and success. We've been doing it a lot this year. It's true that you cannot grow without reflecting and changing your course. And occasionally it's important for us to look back from where we came and make decisions about moving forward. Should I take that next step? Should I change my course? And where do I go next? And so, just as a gift and to commemorate that, I've got you some nice red leather journals to take on to your next chapter in life, wherever it may be. One of the practices that I've tried to adopt over the years is just to write things down when they come into my mind, whether that is a good thing or a bad thing, just to write it down, have a place to jot it. That doesn't need to be anything like Dear Diary or anything like that, but just simply writing things down, especially when they weigh heavy on me, can really help me process through things that are happening around me and decide to make a next step. So at the very least, it is a nice place to have a little brain drop off where you can put ideas and feelings that you're going through. So let us honor our seniors and find out a little bit more about them and where they're headed next and what they've done to get here today. So seniors, when I call your name, go ahead and come on up here and receive your gifts. First up is senior Aiden Johnson. Give it up. Aiden has been in the EHS band for 3 years, playing tenor and bass saxophones. His favorite memories come from the trips to CBA State Marching Band, and especially all of the mischievous troubles that he, John, and Jack got into. He plans to take a gap year, and then will be headed to Colorado State University to study chemistry. Give it up for Aiden Johnson. Next up, we have senior Dart Salazar. Dart has been involved in the Eaton Band for all 4 years of high school, playing the bass saxophone, and in addition to playing the saxophone, he sings in the EHS band choir and loves to crack jokes and be the funny guy in the room, as he alluded to earlier. His favorite memories from the EHS band were the awesome sunrises at marching band practices, and he will be going on to play semi-professional football for Loveland Elite in Northern Colorado. Ladies and gentlemen, Dart Salazar. Up next, we have senior Gil Feldposh. Gil has been involved in the Eaton Band for all 4 years of high school, playing piano, percussion, the saxophone, and all of the sound effects that you hear in marching band. In addition to playing in many of our bands, he is best known for his questionable humor and leaving his music and yogurt lids all over the band room. His favorite memory from high school band will be the 2021 final concert and soloing on the tune Don't Push, and he will be taking a gap year and starting a job within the next year. So ladies and gentlemen, Gil Feldposh. Up next, we have senior Hope Shoemaker. Hope has been in the Eaton High School band since sophomore year and has played percussion, the piano, and her newest journey, if you didn't see her playing it earlier, is the oboe, which is not in line at all with percussion and piano. So I don't know how she got that idea, but she's been doing fantastic with it. Her few favorite memories in the band come from joining jazz ensemble and, like she said, going to Western State in her band. After high school, she will be going to the University of Northern Colorado, go Bears, and studying music education, which is awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, Hope Shoemaker. Next, we have senior Jack Dalton. Jack has been in the Eaton High School band for 3 years and has held down several of the instruments in our percussion section. His favorite memory from the band is our visit to the professional recording studio last year with the symphonic band, which will make sense in a second when I tell you what he's doing, and the UNC Jazz Festival over the last few years. He will be attending Ames next year in their audio engineering program and making all of us sound good on recordings in the future. Ladies and gentlemen, Jack Dalton! Up next, we have senior Jesus Garcia. Jesus has been in the band all 4 years in high school and has played several instruments in percussion as well as the saxophone. He truly has been my go-to student this year as he is in every single band here tonight. Every single one. And he is incredibly helpful around every aspect of the program. His favorite memory in the band is from CBA State Marching Band at the retreat with his band family. Next up for Jesus is studying music education at Metropolitan State University. Ladies and gentlemen, Jesus Garcia. Up next, we have senior John Davis. John has been in the band all 4 years of high school, playing the trombone, the euphonium, and even the hands. He was our drum major this past year, one of our drum majors. His favorite band memory is wearing the incredible drum major cape this year, and of course, again, all the trouble that he, Jack, and Abe got into in competitions and festivals. Up next, he will be attending the Colorado School of Mines in Golden, Colorado, and studying biochemistry. Way farther than anything I could ever compute. Ladies and gentlemen, John Davis! Up next, we have senior Owen DeYoung. Owen has been in the band all 4 years, playing both the bassoon, and I am so sad to be losing my only bassoon player. Hurts a lot. And the saxophone. His favorite band memories are from the middle school band Lock-Ins, and he will be studying civil engineering at Mesa University. Ladies and gentlemen, Owen DeYoung. On our way down. Next, we have senior Paige Davis. Paige has been in high school bands for 5 years, including 1 year in the marching band in 8th grade, playing the trumpet, the French horn, and again, waving her hands all over the place as one of our drum majors. Her favorite memories are from the Jazz Festival over the last 2 years, and definitely folding all the programs and filing all of the music for Mr. C, which she has been one of my teacher aides over the, it's not a lie, come on, you love doing it. No, I'm just kidding. She's been one of my teacher aides over the last 2 years, and will also be studying music education at Grand Canyon University. Ladies and gentlemen, Paige Davis. And finally, last but not least, we have senior Zara Broadhead. Zara has also been in the high school bands for 5 years, playing the French horn, the mellophone, and the trumpet. Her favorite high school band memory is from winning CBA State in 2019, and of course, traveling to so many honor bands with just me and my wife, because she was the only one who made that honor band, and so she got to travel a lot. It was great. She will be going on to study athletic training at Brigham Young University next year. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Zara Broadhead. Seniors, and I speak to all of you when I say this, we are so, so proud of you and your accomplishments over your 4 years here at Eaton High School. And even though I've only been able to be a part of 2 of them, I've seen the immense growth that you have really, and the hard work and dedication that you have put in over the last 2 years, and I could not be more proud. So thank you for allowing me to be your band director, and for allowing me to push you when I think you can go the next step. And I know that you will go the next step in this next chapter of your life. Could we give it up one more time for all of our seniors graduating? Now, this is not on the script, but it's something I remembered before I came up here. Is last year, one of our senior graduating students, as a parting gift for the summer, gifted me a baton. And this baton was engraved with one of my favorite Bible verses, and has meant a lot to me, and I have not conducted with it on a concert because it is sat in this very nice wooden box because I do not want to damage it. But I feel that what a better time to bring it out and to conduct a piece than on their senior song, which is entitled Wild Heart by Kataj Copley. We hope you enjoy it.
What's that?
She was helping with concessions.
I'm a senior, and I'm going to give a quick little speech about Mr. C. So 2 years ago, Mr. C joined the EHS band. I'm sure scared and frightful seeing the students he had to be with. And it has been an amazing 2 years alongside him, and I couldn't be more grateful. Mr. C is an amazing band teacher and an amazing person in general, and I am glad that I got to spend my years at EHS band alongside with him.
I'm not one for speeches, sorry. I said over my words. Miss Ross can attest to that. And so make odd noises. It's terrible. Anyways. I would just like to thank Mr. C for the past 2 years. Without him, I'm sure I wouldn't have gotten as many leadership opportunities and opportunities to grow as an individual. The experiences through marching band and just being able to be in band and lead my fellow band members is great, but also the band members themselves have also allowed me to grow. So I would like to thank all of them as well. And the entire point of this, by the way, is to stall, so they can all set up back there. So they have asked me to tell 3 jokes. Yes, if you are accustomed to these, they are terrible. No, they are. Okay, they're not terrible. But here goes. So the first one is, what do you call a song about a tortilla? It's a rap. The second one is about, what do you call a funny nun? Hilarious. My third and final one before you all go bananas, because I know you guys are about to jump out of your seats, obviously, is, where do pirates get their hooks from? Second-hand stores.
Thank you, John. So I want to say thank you again for all coming to our last concert of high school, and thank you to Mr. C. So my junior year was very chaotic. It was a new school, new band director, and a new instrument that no one's ever heard of. So me being the mistakes that I made all the time in band, and always struggling, Mr. C was always there to help me. So I just want to say thank you again.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the EHS Percussion Ensemble. So this is either the first time ever that we have had an ensemble like this, or it's been a while. Thankfully, we get some time allocated every other day for a time called enrichment, which is just for students to have something, a break from their schoolwork, whether it be taking up a new hobby, finding something new to do, and it's just like a 30-minute block in the middle of the day just to try something. We thought it'd be a great idea for the last quarter to try a percussion ensemble, because there is so much percussion music that has been written for ensembles of these sizes, and we have not gotten to tap into it yet with this awesome percussion section. And so we decided to start one, and it has been fantastic. We've been meeting every Tuesday, Thursday, and they've been putting together some awesome tunes for you. So that was a tune called Whirligig. One quick recognition that I'd like to give before we finish with our final percussion ensemble piece is that here at EHS we have several incredible students who take part in several facets of the fine arts, not just limited to either one section of band or one section of choir or something like that. And we have actually an EHS Music Award that Mrs. Contreras and I get together and we discuss and we vote on who is most deserving of this award for their contributions all around to our music programs here at EHS. And this year, it was already announced at the choir concert, but it was an easy choice for the both of us. Singing in 2 choirs and playing in 4 ensembles tonight. This year's Best All-Around Musician Award goes to Hope Shoemaker. Give it up. All right, we've got one more piece for the percussion ensemble, and then we're going to close the curtain, and we're going to actually have a brass trio come out and play a piece that they've been working on totally on their own, and excited for you to hear it. But this final piece for the percussion ensemble is entitled Again, or Again, as everybody likes to call it. Here we go, Again.
I'm Jack Beltman, senior. When it comes to Mr. C, there's a lot. Mr. C is so good at his job, I often forget it's his second year. Mr. C is so good at his job, I often forget that he isn't that much older than us. Mr. C is so good at his job, he makes it seem easy to keep a bunch of teenagers in line. Mr. C is so insanely good at his job that I truly don't think anyone could do it better. You see, Mr. C hasn't just taught music at the school, but he has created a family and an organization. He's brought so many new things to this music program. I couldn't thank Mr. C enough for all the opportunities and lessons that he teaches us and taught me. Last year he took our symphonic band to a music studio down in Denver, and that was the day that I finally felt like I knew what I wanted to do with my life. Earlier this year, Mr. C even helped me get a job shot at the same studio, and I got to make connections with the owner of the studio and other professional musicians. Mr. C has taught me how to have a schedule to practicing, and I've nerded out with Mr. C on the daily. I think of him not only as a mentor, but as a friend. And I would like to give him this 24 karat gold Best Director and Stuff Award.
Hi, so I'm Zara. I'm also a graduating senior. I agree with Jack. You've only been with us for 2 years, but it feels like so much more. I remember as a little freshman, I had these 2 juniors bombard me saying, hey, let's do a brass trio. And I was like, no, definitely no. But over the years, you've made me confident in my instrument and very much confident in myself. And I am so grateful. And it was because of you that I could play right there. And I am so grateful, and I'm grateful that you are my band director for these 2 years. Thank you.
Thank you so much. This is the EHS Jazz Band, and that was 4 by Miles Davis, featuring Jesus Garcia on the alto sax and Cody Greer on the guitar. Man, this group has just developed a serious set of ears. That's what's so awesome about, and I don't mean that physically, I mean like, they listen really well. That's what I'm trying to say. Over the course of being able to play this sort of small group jazz music, you start to learn to pick up on little things that the rest of the band members are doing, and through solos and through solo breaks and all this different stuff. And man, I have not been more proud of them than I have been this last couple of weeks, just seeing all of the growth this semester that they've put in. So we've got 2 more for you. The one up next is a famous standard that you probably know by George Gershwin, entitled "Summertime." Here we go. Getting there. There we go. Evan Wright on the trombone. Cody Greer on the guitar. Ellen McRae on the vibraphone. All right. I'm now going to present the awards for three different categories. The first is the Color Guard Award, if they're here tonight. Our Marching Band Award, and a new one this year, our Directors Award. So I'm going to announce those once I find where we are in my script. There we go. All right, starting with the National Color Guard Award, if they're here. The National Color Guard Award is given to honor the outstanding contributions of members of a Color Guard member. It honors the musical contributions and dedication of each student leader whose example inspires others. This National School Color Guard Award for 2023-2024 is awarded to Remy Grasmick. Give it up for Remy Grasmick. And likewise, the National School Marching Band Award recognizes outstanding contributions on the marching field. It honors the musical contributions and dedication of student leaders whose example inspires others. This year, we have two. We have had two fantastic marching band leaders that stand at the face of our marching band each and every practice, and each and every rehearsal, and each and every performance. And it is with great joy that I award the National Marching Band Award to John Davis and Paige Davis this year. Give it up. There's one. John and Paige, if you're out there. Yeah, come on over. Let's hear it for our Color Guard and National School Marching Band.
Go, John.
Up next, we've got the Directors Award, and this is a hard choice for me every year just because I have so many incredible student helpers and student leaders, and truly what this embodies is the Eaton acronym. There's no better way to describe it. It is a national award given by band directors all over the country, and this year, as I was kind of reflecting on this past year, there's been one person that has come to mind, just that has been a continuous help for our program. Serving in every band, or almost every band, over the last 2 years that I've been here, and just continuously being available to help, whether it be any of the administrative stuff that we have to do, whether it's packing things away, unwrapping things, folding programs, putting stuff away, just you name it, they're always there. And so the Directors Award is a special award given to a student who embodies the Eaton acronym in all walks of life and serves the band in numerous ways through marching, concert, and pep seasons. And there was no one better to give this to than Jesus Garcia, the Directors Award. All right. We have got one more for you with the EHS Jazz Band, and then we are bringing on the Jazz Ensemble to close out the concert. And this is another one you might have heard before by the great keyboardist and pianist Herbie Hancock. This is entitled Watermelon Man. I hope you enjoy it.
I just want to come out here and thank everyone for coming. I am Jesus Garcia, and I just wanted to share a memory I had with Mr. C. But very recently, I went up to him at the end of the school day and asked why he was leaving, and asked him what inspired him to become a band teacher. And the look in his eyes when I asked him that was amazing. Like if he never expected it. It was just really cool to see him excited for me. I don't think I've had a teacher that excited for me for anything. There he is. Mr. C has been a great teacher. He's taught me more than I think any other teacher has in the last 2 years. I'm not gonna cry.
Mr. C, oh wow, Mr. C right here, best music teacher we've had in 2 years. One before him, pretty good. Mr. C also, very good. I'm definitely gonna miss this guy with his funny little, quirky little whims and his little dancing during marching band. It's just little like, and it's pretty funny. But all in all, I love Mr. C. He's such a good teacher, and he knows so much, and he makes us better than what we thought we could be.
Let's hear it again for the EHS Jazz Ensemble. Wasn't that fun too? Super fun too. Now comes the point in the concert where we give away some of the major band awards again. They are given at all high schools around the country and are a staple in the band history, wind band history, at least in the last 100 years or so. And there is actually a catalog of all of these winners from whoever's directors decides to post them. So this particular award that I'm about to give out is entitled the Louis Armstrong Award. And the Louis Armstrong Award was inaugurated in 1974 with the consent of his widow. We all know the great Louis Armstrong, shortly after this great jazz artist died in 1971, and honors the outstanding senior jazz musician or musicians at each high school. This year, we are losing some incredible musicians in all of our seniors, but in particular two that have just, again, totally taken it to a next level with their creativity, with their fun and the funk and the stank face that you'll see from both of them. And both received Outstanding Soloist Awards at the UNC Greeley Jazz Fest this year, which is awesome and an awesome award. So without further ado, the Louis Armstrong Award for this year is awarded to two members, which would be Gil Feldposh and Jack Dalton. Give it up. There you go. We like that fun. Yes, so as I mentioned, we took this group to the UNC Greeley Jazz Festival. It's the largest jazz festival of its kind in the nation, and we took them, it's probably been about 4 weeks now, which has been very fast. But fantastic experience getting to listen to world-class groups, getting to perform ourselves, receiving an excellent and superior rating there, which is the highest rating that you can get. And we just had a blast through like the 8 or 9 hours that we were there, just taking in so much jazz. Some students told me, they were like, I feel like I just need to go sit in silence for like an hour because I listen to so much music. So it was a lot of fun and we had a great time. And the next piece that we're going to play, we played there as well, which features Gil Feldposh on the piano. This is entitled A Gentle Touch.
know, I just like to say something. I have a solo here, I'm supposed to, but I just like to shout out my whole band here. They're like the best band I have ever been with. They're like my family, basically. And here, I'll throw it. There, okay. And I am gonna miss them so much when I graduate. It's gonna be hard to leave people that I've been with for so long. Try not to cry here. Bon Jesus. It's gonna be hard, but I think I'll be able to do it, and I think they'll be able to live without me. We'll find another piano, and they'll be amazing. And thank you.
Not planned, not scripted, but there you go. Let's look into what life is like on the daily in the EHS Jazz Ensemble. Up next, I would like to invite up our EHS Music Boosters. Now, these two ladies have been holding down the fort for our music boosters so well, and been really great leaders of our group. And truly, without them, we could not do what we do. It is a big collective effort through our community sponsors, through all of your help, and through the help of the music boosters. This is how we get to do all the awesome things that we get to do. And so we need more people on our music boosters, and if you are so inclined to serve, we would love to have you this upcoming year. But I'm going to pass it off to them, as they have an EHS Music Booster Scholarship to give away to one deserving student.
It is with great pleasure and pride that we gather here today to celebrate the Eaton Music Booster Scholarship. Year after year, these scholarships serve as a testament to our unwavering commitment into the advancement of music education and the support of our talented youth. Through the generosity of our donors and the dedication of Eaton Music Boosters, we are able to provide financial assistance to deserving students who exhibit exceptional music talent and dedication. These scholarships do not only alleviate the financial burden of pursuing higher education, but also serve as a realization of dreams. As we reflect on the impact of these scholarships, let us affirm our collective commitment to the arts and the profound influence they have on our lives and communities. Together, let us continue to champion the transformative power of music and empower the next generation of musical innovators. This year's scholarship winners are Paige Davis and Hope Shoemaker.
Seriously, they are awesome, and we need more of them, like I said. So if you are able and willing to help out, support our music programs here at EHS, we would love to have you on the Music Boosters. We've got 2 more for you, and I know, thank you so much for sitting through. It is a very long concert, we've got a lot to get through, but we hope that you've enjoyed the music so far. Have you enjoyed the music so far? And these last 2 won't disappoint either. This next one is a fun Latin tune by Chris Sharp entitled Mamacita. We hope you enjoy it. Person on the tenor sax. All right, we've come to the part of the program now where we award the highest award given to a band student in the high school realm, which is entitled the John Phillips Sousa Award. John Phillips Sousa Award. The Sousa Award is the pinnacle of achievement in a high school band, introduced in 1955 to honor the top senior student or students in the high school band. The John Phillips Sousa Band Award recognizes superior musicianship and outstanding dedication. It was created with the approval of Helen Susan Albert and Priscilla Sousa, daughters of the famous composer and bandmaster. And to the 2 recipients that we will be awarding this award to this year, there is nothing more than I can say other than wow. Just seeing the level of dedication in these 2 students through countless honor bands and honor ensembles, being able to show back up here bright early the next morning and still play their butts off in jazz ensemble, in our wind ensemble, and like I said, in several honor bands around the state. You may notice in your program where there's the listing of all the students in each of the bands that they'll have little symbols after their name for the honor ensembles or graduating senior or et cetera, that they were placed in. And several of these students have several things after. It almost looks like a swear word. That's what kind of we were joking about. So it looks like put a swear word after their name. But man, it has just been the joy of this year to be able to travel all across the state and get to watch these students perform with some of the best around the state of Colorado. And so, without further ado, it is my great joy and honor to present the John Philip Sousa Award to Hope Shoemaker and Zara Broadhead. Give it up. And now just a thank you to you. Thank you for being here and for supporting our students, rain or shine, early day for these guys, and late nights. It is truly just such a pleasure to get to work with your students, and like I said, I'm having just as much fun up here as they are. So it has just been a great year. It's been a long year. We have done so much. We have done a ton of firsts for the EHS band program, and we will continue to do a lot of great things in the coming years. It is, without your support, we would not be able to do half of the stuff that we were able to do. And so through these awesome experiences and just opportunities that we're able to give these students, I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. Can we finally just give it up to all students who participated tonight and played their hearts out for their final half of the year. We've got one more for you, and this one was long awaited in the Jazz Ensemble, handing it out, I think, beginning of this year. We didn't start looking at it until like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and man, they've just, torn apart. They've just done so well with it, and we're excited to close our concert with Gears by La Sabina. We hope you have enjoyed. Thank you so much for being here.
Leave it here. Make sure